Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Ken, and you're watching Ken's Cuts. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is going to be a really quick episode. I just wanted to share a recent order that I got. I put out an APB that we were going to be going on vacation, and one of my barbecue smokehouse catering companies reached out to me, and Terrance said, "Hey, I need 4 bundles of your biggest, chunkiest pecan to keep me going through the vacation period while you're away." So I normally average 9 or 10 pieces per bundle for Terrance, and we had a horrific storm last night. So I couldn't get out here to make the bundles. And it's, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, and I need to get him some wood, and he's going to be stopping by later. So he and I agreed that I would loose throw this into the wheelbarrow and have it ready for him, so it's not bundled and wrapped in plastic, because it needs air, it needs to dry off. There's surface moisture here. And as I said, it's normally 9 or so pieces per bundle. So I'm going to grab about 10 to 12 of the chunkiest pieces I can find here per bundle. The lengths are a little bit varying, and he's okay with that. He just wants thick pieces for his brisket cooks. He's got a commercial smoker, and he likes to just load in a couple big chunks, get the fire going, put it into what he calls competition mode, and the natural gas turns off, and he just has a blower to keeps the flame going and produces the heat and the smoke, and that's how he smokes his briskets. So here next to me is this messy palette that I have of pecan, but as you can see here, these are big chunky pieces. This is the kind of stuff he likes, and they're about 16 inches. So I'm going to just arbitrarily say 12 pieces per bundle. I'm not going to worry about sizing. I'm just going to grab pieces. I'm going to start counting. We're going to go for about 50 in the wheelbarrow, and know that that's more than enough for the 4 bundles. He's going to Venmo me the money, and I'll leave it for him out front, because we're going to be heading off on vacation, and he can stop by and get it at his leisure. And then also in the foreground here, over here, is the hickory that I scored from Tom's Firewood. Thank you, Tom. The hickory's all stacked over here. We got it off the trailer earlier in the week, got it all stacked up. So I've got my hickory, my pecan are here together. They're my 2 most popular smoker woods. So there's another half stack here behind it, and we already had 2 orders go out over the weekend for hickory that I had to do some resplits on for some small 2x2 backyard splits for friends of mine that have smokers. So that's what we got going on. And we learned at the fellowship that the Thursday before the fellowship was Danny Anderson's birthday. So in honor of Danny, I'm wearing the York Firewood t-shirt today. Happy birthday, Danny. It's a little bit belated, but want to give him a shout out. His father is Ken Anderson over at York Firewood, so we're wearing the York shirt today, sporting the motto, family, friends, and firewood. Something about our money growing on trees, I think, is what it says on the back. I didn't memorize it, but forgive me for getting the slogan wrong. But anyway, that's what we got. So I'm just going to grab the big, chunky pieces here. 2, 3. Find some big pieces. 4. Terrance said he doesn't care about the lengths. He just wants them chunky. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 shorts, we'll call that 9. I'm not getting real picky. There's a big chunky one. There's 10. There's 12. This stuff is damp, guys. We had a horrific storm last night, and of course everything got wet. There's a beast. Look at the size of this one. 14. 16. 8. 19. 20. 22. 24. 25. So I'm actually going to do 2 wheelbarrows, 25 each, and we'll lay them out on the driveway for them in the sun, dry out a little bit. Let's get another wheelbarrow in here. Take this one off camera. The other one's over here. Like I said, if the stuff was dry and I had time, I would be wrapping bundles. But I explained to Terrance that this stuff is damp and I don't want it to get moisture trapped in the plastic, because that could be a bad thing. We don't want moisture and anything mold getting on the wood that he's going to put in a smoker. So there's 2. Four. We got some big chunky pieces in here. 6. 8. 10. 2 small ones, call that 12. 13. 14. 15. When they're small, I'm counting 2 for a length. So I think we were at 15. Hope you guys are counting along with me. 16. 17. 18, 19. 20. Some of these are super skinny. There's 2 small ones. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. And a small chunk for good measure. That's more than enough to cover the 4 bundles that he ordered. And like I said, it's a hot, steamy day. I've got irrigation issues to work on before we can leave. It's been hot as Hades here in New Jersey the last week. We were averaging 100 for 3-4 days straight. Thank goodness the fellowship was only 73 degrees and overcast the day we were at Brad's. And the day after Brad's, I got all this hickory stacked up off the trailer. And the 2 logs that Brad donated are still on the trailer. And those will have to get bucked and most likely left in the round, because my other commercial account likes damp wood, you know, green. So I may split it. I may leave it in the round just to keep a little bit of moisture so it doesn't dry out as quickly. There's plenty here for my offset smoker customers. Thanks to Tom's Firewood Appreciate you, brother. So I'm just tidying up what's left of the mess here, because I hate when this pile's a mess. There's actually a half pallet here in the front that we will lift because it's no longer needed here. But this stuff is damp. We really had a hard rain last night, and I told Terrance that stuff is seasoned. Obviously it's dry, but there's surface moisture, and his commercial unit won't care because it'll get it hot. It'll start to dry out and burn, and then he turns off the fuel supply and runs straight air. So that's it. This pallet's clear. Wheelbarrows are loaded. That's all I got for this one, guys. Rather quick, rather painless. I just want to keep Terrance happy, make sure he doesn't run out of wood while I'm away, and keeps his food truck stocked up for his events. He caters at the Air Force Base down the road here. Well, not caters, but provides lunch service Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. The base lets him come in there and sell to the employees, to the military men and women, and he's doing a bang-up business over there, and we got to keep him stocked. So that's all we got, guys. It was rather quick. Thanks for stopping by. Watch until the end. If you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe and give us a like. Drop a comment. Again, happy birthday to Danny. Woo! There's a woo for Danny. And until next weekend, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Take care, everybody. Have a great week. Get outside. Get cutting. Take that big wood. Cut it into little pieces. It all burns the same. Take care, everybody.